what the fuck you think? My hundreds is blue and my 50s is pink. I be off the drink. I got the pack of some sour stink. I throw the fur on my coat, it's a mink. I'm on the block that we be on. Fuck all y'all niggas, y'all peons. Baby, my cuz call me Leon. When it get cold, turn the heat on. I'm on the block with 2 hoes with my 3 on. I'm not on your team, that's a slaughter. Father get mad when I fuck on they daughter. Fuck what it cost her. Get back that Gucci, I bought her. I am so special, I got a disorder. Niggas is plates. Got like a zip on my plate. I sold him a half for some shapes. That nigga dead with the
how's he doing? What's going on with him? Are we gonna see him soon?
It's very possible that we see him around the time of the event. I'm not saying he's at the event. I don't want anybody to take that and run with it. But it's very possible y'all gonna see Ahdi Boom around the time of the event. So we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah. And also Show Off, man. What was going on with Show Off?
Show Off was supposed to be on this card. Show Off was supposed to be in the last card. He had to be in Baltimore that weekend. Supposed to be on this card for November 9th that weekend. He got to be in San Diego. Like, this motherfucker won't stay still enough to be able to write raps and be in the place of the event for that fucking Saturday. And a lot of people asking for Show Off's return. Yo, Show Off, stay still, man. Stay still for a second just so you could write and fucking be on one of these Saturdays because everybody's asking, where the fuck is Show Off? It ain't us. It ain't us, man. This motherfucker's dates be all. But no, that's life. That's how I go with life. You know what I'm saying? And actually, it's good that he's got so much going on outside of battle rap, life, relationships, work, and everything. I mean, he's taking care of himself, so that comes before anything. But our event after this, you know, we'll see if his business that he got going on ain't fucked up and lined up with that same fucking weekend, and we back at it. We back to work with Show Off.
And Jimz, man, when we gonna see Jimz back on RBE, man?
There's a grudge match I want to do with Jimz on this card, and Jimz is kind of like in the middle about it. You know what I mean?
Grudge match?
Yeah, it's a grudge match that me and Jimz was talking about. I'm not trying to say he gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll try and nudge him a little bit for that. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's that battle or a different matchup, I think Jimz will be back on RBE real soon. I was just we were just texting some shit back and forth like yesterday. Yeah, I mean, we always keep up with each other as much as possible. But yeah, it's a grudge match that I'm pushing for a little bit right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, man, who's the grudge match that ARP's talking about? We'll figure it out. Hit up the comments right now.
That's an easy guess. That's an easy guess, man.
It's an easy guess?
It's an easy guess. All right, fuck it. Look, we want to do the Jimz and the drugs. All right, it was an easy guess. We want to do the Jimz and the drugs. They had a lot of back and forth. That was tense. You know what I'm saying? They really felt the way towards each other for multiple reasons, I think, on both sides. They both had their opinions on each other and reasons why they are both offended. Let's rap about it. I mean, shout to drugs, shout to Jimz. I want to see that battle.
Yo, drugs and Jimz, yeah, I definitely was out there. I remember chopping it up with drugs. Yeah, nah, it definitely did.
When you think about it, right? You remember what that shit.
Yeah, nah. That shit was like, it was a little past battle rap. Drugs, and it was on some other shit.
Drugs violated, Jimz.
Yeah.
Definitely violated, you know what I'm saying? And at this point, I mean, like, if the culture could pull off Math and Serious Jones, I mean, come on. Bill Collector, Hitman, Hollow Math. If these battles could take place and be successful, I think Jimz and drugs is very doable.
I got a question, LP. I know you've seen the recent stuff that's been going on in stages, you know, the pushing, the bumping, the extra, you know, all the talking, right? Yeah. We had a battler on here saying Math versus Serious should never have been booked. I know you recall that.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are saying that.
And what do you say to those? Because isn't it the point of booking it to get that part of their problems, their issues resolved in the ring? So isn't that the point? And since you pulled it off a lot of these grudge matches, what do you got to say about battlers saying that to you?
I mean,
GP came out of nowhere.
Yo, I just think that people gotta think. They gotta use their head. I don't think that we come across as stupid people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we've kind of been looked at like that since day one. And anybody that thinks we would blindly just book Math and Serious, like call Serious, like, hey, you want to battle Math? And he says yes, and we say, all right, here's some money. Hey, you want Math? You want to battle Serious? Yeah, cool, here's some money. There's so much that happens behind the scenes. There's so much talk. There's three-way conversations. There's, you know, I don't want to put out all the business and, you know, everything that goes on, but none of it is blind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't book a battle, you know, assuming like, yeah, it's about to be a fight. Now, if you see me in the footage and I take my glasses off or it feels tense and I'm still on edge, or I might hop in between the battlers, that's because I'm smart enough to know that no matter how much work you put in behind the scenes, it's still natural reactions that can happen on stage that could just be like that. Like somebody could lose it. That's there in any battle.
Yeah.
You know how many battles got into many scuffles that didn't have any history? We've had worse situations than Math and Serious Jones that got physical on RBE with people that had zero fucking history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we know that the split second natural reaction shit can happen. But with Math and Serious Jones, if the world knows their history, don't you think RBE knows their history? And if we're putting business behind it, it's not just a transaction, like here's your money and everybody go their own ways until we meet in the building the day of the event. You know what I'm saying? We're going through these motions in the situation day by day, putting it together to make sure that these guys is good. You know what I mean? So then when you got the drum up and we announce it and people say, oh, it's going to be good. And then you got the other half of the people that say it's not going to finish, it's going to be a fight. That's fine. You know, that's promotion, that's opinions, you know, that's a narrative. It's going to be split. But, come on, people got to use their heads a little bit more to assume that RBE did their due diligence to make sure that we booked it knowing that it was going to be completed, or highly assuming that it was going to be completed. Just use your heads, y'all. That's all.
Look at the results of that battle being completed positively.
Yeah. You can't subtract the fact that one of the narratives of 2019 is closure. You know what I'm saying? That's by accident, like me saying closure shit and all that. like that. If you summarize the whole year, closure is part of it.
Fact.
That narrative. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Hollow and Math, whether it's Beefs getting killed and Bill collecting Hitman and Math and Serious Jones and people show me every day telling me closure shit and all that. Like, I walked past people before in the street that said closure shit to me this year. Like, the shit is like, you know what I mean? Like, so,
Now, it's that energy though, man. But you know what's crazy? So what's your thoughts on that? But still the energy is still like, guys, you know, still having that energy of where, you know, even though you see.
I think, all of us have a responsibility. The leaders of the culture, the battlers of the culture that a lot of people follow and have a lot of influence, the league owners that have a lot of influence and that are powerful. There's some powerful people in the culture. And, I think we have to be very, very responsible with certain things that we say to the fans, certain things that we put in the contracts, and certain things that we say to the battlers. Those three things. What's in our contract is no physicality. I have seen certain people have opinions that, you know, it's part of the entertainment. I think real shit is real shit before entertainment. I think men are men, women are women before entertainment. And we want the aggression. We want that to translate on camera. Because it'll up the views, it'll up the sales, it'll up the attraction and the energy to the platforms and the battlers, because that type of nature, you know, people love to watch it. It's why World Star blows up with fight footage and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's human nature, I get it. But because battle rap is such a niche market, and it's so small, and certain things could blow up and be so destructive to our culture just like that, I think we have to be very, very careful to you know, make sure that we don't promote that directly or indirectly. In our contracts, physicality is not allowed at all. Will it still happen? Will we still allow it to happen at times? It's based on the situation, of course. So you might see a bad news in J Murder, and they pushing each other the whole battle. We're analyzing them before the battle. We're analyzing them at the face-off. We're in the same hallways as them walking around the fucking hotel off camera. We're having conversations. We're seeing the energy between the battle while it's happening, between rounds as it's happening, and we're saying this is the entertainment that they want to give to people, right? But there's certain battlers or battles or matchups that they're not built for that. They're not built for that. Math and Serious Jones can't get into a shove match or push each other or shoulder check each other or dunk on each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. So you can't operate in gray. Like, and hopefully somebody's gonna learn from the things that I'm saying right now, or some people, or some fans, or some battlers, or some owners. You can't leave it in gray. All right? You got to put it either in white or you put it in black. Now things will happen in gray, but you're gonna have to react either in white or black. So when I say that, our contracts or the way that we speak to the battlers will never be like, you could push them only up to a degree. I'll never say that to a battler. That's too much gray. The contract will never say you could push as long as the other person don't have a problem. That's too much gray. What the black and white will say is no physicality. What I'll tell a battler is no physicality. If you get up there and you do that in the midst of the scuffle and then it goes over well, I'm going to fall back. I'm going to be cool. But if you do that, you shoulder check somebody, you dunk on somebody, and it ends the round or it turns into a fight, the person that initiated it is going to be a big liability. They're going to have a problem. They're possibly going to get banned from RBE, which is stupid. It's a lot of money in matches that you could lose by burning this bridge. It's not worth it. We're a great platform to do business with. You're going to hurt yourself in the public. You're going to hurt your fan base. If there's any liability that you put on yourself in the venue, fans get hurt or whatever, the venue comes after you. If you fuck up our business a certain way, in any certain way, and we need to come after you legally, that's all on the table. Mm-hmm. It's not worth it. So I would never leave that gray area out there or tell people that, yes, you can do that. It's not worth it if it does happen. If you guys choose to still do it and it goes over, different story. If it doesn't go over, just remember we said keep that out of the culture. It doesn't belong.
Well, sometimes what's funny to me, though, like when I look back at a lot of shit, though, a lot of the best battlers, best battles you can think of, dudes probably ain't even touching each other, not even a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when you can think of all the top battles or all your favorite battles, like, you know what I mean? Of course, there's some, like, Calico and Pat Stay where you like, okay, but it's like...
Watch this. In and out the ring. Is K-Shine an aggressive nigga?
Yeah.
Look how he battles. He still battles with like fucking 5 feet of space between him and his opponent.
Yeah, he gives people respect. Exactly. Yeah.
He actually faces the crowd sometimes just as much as he faces his opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that battlers are not being checked or told 100% that we not having it. And when I say we, that comes from the fans, that comes from the OGs in the game like the battlers, and that also comes from the owners and sometimes even sponsors. They have to be told that this isn't what you need to do to be successful, this isn't what we want, and we can't have this possibly set off the other person and turn into a big situation. It's not worth it. Aggression in battle rap is an attribute because we enjoy it. But aggression doesn't mean that you have to touch. That's what people fuck it up. That's what people fuck up the line. People think that touching and aggression is the same fucking thing. And that's why I just gave you the example of K-Shine. K-Shine is one of the most aggressive battle rappers in history. But he still gives so much space to his opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to touch you. So Hitman doesn't touch people.
And well, I was just thinking too, like, with Rock and Geechee, they first round with each other, it probably was like one of the best rounds of the whole night of the event, to me personally, right? And I was just looking at it like they didn't do they just rapped, like,
all right.
They literally just rapped at each other, and it was like, wow, this was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the most. Energy from the crowd.
We love aggression, but the touching thing is starting to become, and this is no disrespect to anybody that's genuine about their physicality or their physical shit, but it's starting to become a trend. That's why people are talking about it now. That's why you're asking me about it like it's a topic. Like, you're probably going to cut this video right and drop this. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Nah, real talk.
Physicality is a topic now, and that's because it's becoming a trend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And battle rappers, you don't have to do that. Like it's not contracted like that on RBE. You know, like I said, it can still happen on RBE. It can happen anywhere, at any time. But if we can't promote that, and we can't say that that's acceptable, and we can't allow the culture to think that we need to be physical with each other to provide the fans or the sponsors or the general public good entertainment.
Facts.
We need to be physical with each other. Niggas do not have to touch each other.
You know, you know the reason I really
bad
feel
enough
that
you're
way?
already saying fuck your dead father and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
You know what I'm saying?
and you know, like, salute to Austin and everything too, but I felt like, yo, man, when he grabbed Cassidy, I was like, you put Cassidy in an ill situation in Philly to feel like, yo, you grabbing me, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
I got a blog. It's wild. Once again, after the Mook fight, I sent this blog to Mook. I texted to him. There's a blog I did, another old blog. Like, sometimes my shit be ahead of its time. It's like 2 or 3 years old. And I think the title of the blog, go on the channel, still there, is something like, search something like, What's Crossing the Line. What inspired me to do the blog was when Iron Solomon was battling Arsenal.
Okay.
And there was a topic that Iron Solomon brought up that affected somebody from King of the Dot. I'm not going to get into it now. I didn't get into it in the blog.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And verbally, you know, a line was stirred up in that. And then I went into a whole part of my blog talking about Arsenal and why Arsenal gets a pass. You know what I'm saying? It's a very interesting blog.
Okay.
I talk about the reasons why Arsenal gets a pass. Like, one of the reasons he gets a pass is because he kind of generated his whole style around being disrespectful.
That's a fact. His shirt said disrespectful. Very, like,
before he came up with that, his own brand.
Yeah,
I mean, his own merchandise.
Facts, 100%.
That's his whole shit. That's number one. The most disrespected I've ever been on stage was by Arsenal. Me. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's been disrespected by Arsenal before, behind the scenes or on camera. Me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing you gotta respect about Arsenal though is he accepts it coming back. That's big. Like, if you watch Arsenal versus QB shoves Arsenal when Arsenal isn't paying attention. I guess he was standing flat-footed on his heels, and he damn near falls back into his entourage. And this is a female pushing you on camera. The battle's over 1 million views. Went viral, a clip on Facebook and World Star and all this shit. And some females pushing on you and shit. What does he do? He laughs, shrugs it off, and extends his hand to QB to slap 5. He accepts it coming to him. Even though he disrespects everybody, if you get on stage talk about Arsenal's daughter,
facts.
he's going to accept it coming back.
That's real shit.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's another reason why Arsenal gets the pass. I think I had a third reason in the blog too. It's not coming.
It's just like if he could dish it out because he could take it. Like, yo, if I'm gonna do that, nigga, go ahead.
That's big. That's big. And
I
got a lot of respect for Arsenal for that. A lot of respect for Arsenal for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is certain situations where Arsenal should chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you don't got to drape Cassidy up, but, you know what I mean? It's still Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and I just felt like, even then, I still gave Cassidy mad props, too, because I said, kept it real, kept battling, kept your composure, and you know, kept it at what it was. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The worst part about it, and of course this is coming from somebody that's not Arsenal and not Cassidy, they might disagree, but it seemed like the worst part about it wasn't the quick him grabbing Cassidy and Cassidy trying to grab his arms back. The worst part about it was the fact that everybody else started collapsing and it take 10, 15 minutes to fucking clear all the drama.
Yeah.
That shit was worse than, I mean, like, it seemed that way. It seemed like all these people start collapsing and all that. And that's the thing about Entourage sometimes, too. And I said that in my Goods and Jimz blog. You know, while we was in Drum, I had that pressure on me from Drum to make that type of change. Like, I did.
Yeah.
Like, wanted my response. They wanted me to change certain things. And I had to say, I didn't have to say it, but I had to do things to show them that our show was okay in their building.
Yeah.
So I was genuine in what I was saying, but I still had to make sure that it was tied to business that was continuing. And one of the things I wanted to do for Drums I felt would make sense to them was I said, Entourage that isn't known in battle rap shouldn't be on stage with the battlers because, Big Tom that's on stage, he's just there to hold down his friend. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about the battle. He don't care about the opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had battles where the entourage is face fighting and they getting into it, and the battle is like, go watch Jay Mills versus K-Shine. Right? Jay Mills' man was like, he was activated. Like he had the energy like, yo, this is us versus them. It's Jay Mills versus Shine. It's a battle, like, but that was his energy. There was times where Mills was telling him like, "Yo, relax. It's not like that. Chill out." And then he got into it with Shine one time. Shine was like, "Yo, you prove it to you. Show me all that stuff you talking." And the next thing you know, if the entourage is collapsed, then we got a problem.
Hell yeah,
got a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. It's like so many of these topics I've spoken about in the past, or I've already seen in the past years ago. You know what I mean? It's like some of that should be ahead of its time. It's just I'm analytical of the things in our culture that can help or hurt. You know what I mean? But who am I? You know what I mean? Who am I?
Nah, I mean, I just look at it like, we're here for the show, man. Let's enjoy the show. Let's have fun.
Yeah,
because this is what it is, a sport of battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, cause
it's one of the narratives that I've been spinning in the public. I've been saying because it's real. I've been saying, all right, we're gonna get off the drama for a second, and November 9th we're gonna get back to having fun. I should never have to say a statement like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're having these events and people's not sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hollow and Math, and then there's a face-off with Hollow and Math getting at each other a little bit. We're not sure what's gonna happen. Then we do Hitman and Bill Collector. All right, they kind of cool. They did FaceTime before the battle and all that. And all right, but at the end of the day, something happened to this man. What's going to happen in the heat of the battle?
Real talk. And then the fans, man, that's what it is too. The people, like, if it was me or whatever, and everybody feeling their shit.
They'll do all of that.
Some people, I feel like, win at Jones for doing the positive thing, for being positive.
And who we kidding? You think the battlers don't be influenced by the fans?
Of course, everybody.
You think Serious Jones liked the fact that people, certain people questioning his? He says it like, question how I give it up.
Yeah, basically.
If everybody was saying the opposite about Jones, maybe he would have had less of that energy. I think he still would have had a problem. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like, you're trying to disrespect me now. Like,
you pussy if you battle him. You pussy if you don't hook off in the third round. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. So
and he did the bigger thing. He did the main thing. No, pardon.
At a bunch of events, like damn near all 2016, there was something going on RBE where people wasn't sure what was going to happen, and that's another reason why I've been saying, like, November 9th, we back to having fun. You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected no drama with no fight with Farrah and Clips. Or Shuni and O-Red, or Will and Chef Trez, or Raw and Rex, or QB and Shayna, or E Hart and Mulatto, or
it's about to be entertainment.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy that shit. That's gonna be all entertainment. Who the fuck is better tonight? Or who's better, period. That's all we're gonna get November 9th. This was the perfect event to have an after party on. Can't have no after party for fucking. Imagine, you think I could promote an after party for Madison Series? They'd be like, y'all might not have a venue after this battle.
You're smart, ARP. You brought the ladies so you can make sure that, you know what I mean? So it ain't just a bunch of, you know what I mean? All right, I got you.
I think that's why some of these niggas is DMing me now. That's a shot. I think that's why some of these niggas is DMing
ladies
me.
And gents,
y'all see ladies and gents on, and y'all want to be in the building now.
9 ladies on the card, so they gonna bring at least 4 or 5 friends with them. Like, okay, the entourage gonna be lady. Okay, I got you.
I keep saying now. I don't know how many times I gotta say it during the battles. I'm team gents. As soon as the battles is over.
Yo, okay. You better hope they love you after the battles, ARP.
They ain't got a choice.
Nah, man. Definitely appreciate your time, man.
Likewise, homie.
Appreciate the wisdom and, just the clarity for, anybody, because you definitely are, you're an owner and very respected in this culture. So just for the guys who thinking about getting on your league, they know, like, what the platform is about and what, we looking for in the culture to keep this shit moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. If somebody has any questions with me, I always do my best to answer. When we do business, our politics people behind the scenes real strong. You know what I mean? Like, we're not just upholding ourselves and our company, but how our company is reflected in the culture impacts the culture. So, and if the culture is impacted, everybody, it's a domino effect. Everybody gets fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate that, man. But yo, rarebreedent.com. Get your tickets with your after party included. Get your pay-per-view now. November 9th, Music Room in Atlanta, 1 p.m. I'll see y'all there. We in the building, man.
Brick
Stay
by
tuned to the
brick.
channel, too. Brick by brick shit. But make sure y'all stay tuned to the channel. Got a lot of exclusives coming. There's a face-off or two dropping. A lot of shit on the way. I mean, brick by brick. Always.
You already know. We here. The grind never stops.
Never.
Let's get it.
Oh, man.
I'm right here, fully loaded. Anybody can get it. Them niggas looking for me. Yeah, I'm right here, fully loaded. Anybody can get it. Them niggas looking for me. Yeah, I'm right here, fully loaded. Anybody can get it. Them niggas looking for me. Yeah, I'm right here, fully loaded. Anybody can get it.
Here I am live in the flesh. Any issues, I'll be glad to
like fucking twins. So I'm always thinking grind harder. Go from Don Dada to the Godfather like Sean Carter. Wish all of this family would perish. You ain't plugged up and acting connected like Wood Harris. Beef with me, then you would perish. 98 pound of cut, we was fucking with Wood Terrace. The fake bloods got the hood nervous. So on purpose, close curtains, get 50 like your name was Kurt.